That was the perfect call out there. Once he got the blocks, he made a move, and he was headed to the end zone.
Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand now. What Ooh, I can green screen, bro. Let's get it, bro. Honestly, bro, why not?
Bro, there's no way. No way, 100! 100! I've been in my drone all around. I have 100 RP, bro. Ranked system is so dumb. There's like a spot. The game says you just disconnected, and it won't show. Like your thing won't disappear. It's just there now.
What?
Like your little name thing and race icon. It's just still there. Oh, I wish I could go there. Wait, maybe I can. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, if I could get on that lamppost, that would be so funny.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started.
I got down.
Underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let go, man. Let go, man. Let go, defense. Let go, defense.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that 100 and some on 2nd and 13. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down. Here's Mostert again.
Get down.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game
What'd you say?
anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stop for a loss.
Lance is still in the first.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Once again, it's Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. 2 big plays in succession, and the Dolphins on the move. Tua now on first down.
No, Peter.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Tua.
Got him.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. The 40. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. It's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction. But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Finding space at the 40. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Tua now on first down. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create run there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. 2 to throw again. He'll hit Mostert again here. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 50. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Following the interception, Cousins. A quick throw,
Hendricks.
It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Cousins on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Damn, Cook.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Cousins.
Oh, Dennis!
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Jets are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. On 2nd and goal, Cousins. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Dolphins nothing. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And the EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the...
Who won the Dolphins versus Vikings game?
Me.
So we will start here at the 25. Carr now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
He quit the game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw his Carr. Trying to set up the screen.
That shit ain't gonna happen all game, buddy boy.
Slay with a pick.
Oh! Get up, Slade! Get up, Slade!
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I thought the play was over. What the fuck, he went down?
Gets a pick six TD.
What the fuck, he was
for
down?
the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Wow. That was insane.
The Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Raiders nothing.
That was insane, bro.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get
Might not see my offense
this
this game, y'all. Might not see my offense this game, y'all.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out.
Nah.
A dangerous
Nope.
return man showing it here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Wasn't Slay tackled? How did he get back up?
I don't know, bro. I do not know how he got back up, bro.
To try and put points on the board.
Now Carr to try again after the pick six. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders.
That's why he got one play.
18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders
Wide
are an
receiver
extra
screen.
point away
Switch
from
that.
drawing level.
Okay. I got something for him.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied.
And it's only to that big dude side. All right.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
We good.
Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield.
You're not catching him.
Still going.
You're not catching him. Y'all not gonna see my offense today, man. Y'all will not see my offense today. Y'all will not see my offense today.
Such an electric play.
Y'all will not see my offense today, man. You will not see my offense. You will not see my offense today, man.
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it on.
Nice kickoff return.
Appreciate it, bro.
10 seconds in football.
You will not see my offense today, man.
So let's try this again after the kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Let's switch this up. Let's switch the O up, the D up. And let's do this.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll
That's
just
right.
be carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense.
Good D, boy.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3-4 quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
The big play there for Philly. 44 yards. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. Now they send the tight end in motion left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Gotta make sure I hear the dudes in the booth, man. What we need to do about defense, coach? What we lacking in on D? We lacking on D.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Cover 2 did all right. That ain't what we want, though. We don't want that at the time. It's gonna tire out our DBs. We only really got Slay. So let's try something different. Let's try something different.
Raider offense set to get this
Try something different here. Let's try something different.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory
Hey.
of that interception.
Oh, you was there, bro.
they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the type
Hey.
of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Carr now on first down. Looking again.
Oh,
for
come on, Reddick.
He's got him again. They juked him. And he gets us to the other side.
I need to get my tackling up, bro. God damn, I can't tackle no more.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carr to throw.
Good shit, Slade.
Another interception, the third of this first.
That's why I got Slade right there, man.
Darius Slay with a pick.
That is why you put Slade. That's why you put Slade at safety, bro.
But they're shaking a little
Telling
bit.
you.
That's 3 interceptions and now interceptions here.
Acrobat,
back-to-back
man.
drives.
None of that's gonna work.
Hall of Fame coach told me that he
None of that's
always
gonna
told
work.
his teams, when a mistake happens,
None of that's gonna work.
just move on to the next play.
This guy gotta be crazy.
Hard to do when you're throwing this
This
many
kid gotta be
interceptions.
crazy.
That's exactly the attitude.
He's got a man complete.
He gotta
And
be
he's gonna
crazy.
taken down at about the 33.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts.
Oh boy.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 30 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Hall not going to bring this one out. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today. They rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence happening. Bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball.
Tyreek Hill the better threat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. And off
Who went to sleep? Who won the Raiders-Eagles game?
I won. I blew him out 28.
From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
I'm not really too familiar with these movies, so let's see what I got. Cooper Kupp, Robinson, Jefferson.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford.
Oh, I missed him.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. But he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins
Yeah, I know. I waited
touchdown.
till it.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Six yards left on second down. 32. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Room here to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up third down. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Stafford. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams' 19-yard line. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Coming up here even for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
2nd down and goal. Tua. The quick slant caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Alec Ingold. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation this time unsuccessfully. Just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way
I like
to go.
the round.
Moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost
I know
to the
that's
ball.
it.
On every snap, another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. Finding room at midfield. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Being chased out left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
14 more yards. First and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can
not
break
that
in.
high. Why
It
you
makes it
throw it
hard
that
to
high?
defend.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Play action.
Damn, Chubb got loose, bro.
It's coming, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. On 4th down, Stafford.
He just first read.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy ready to roll. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these
Why
guys.
did he, bro, he had a choice to make the break.
Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44.
He did not make the break, bro.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play call from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. They're going deep for Hill.
Oh, shit.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw.
Oh, shit.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On first down, Stafford here. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
That'll be caught. It's Cup. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Cup. And the Rams are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Dolphins 19, Rams 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to air one out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 41. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard.
No. Oh my God, bro. I should have double tapped it, bro. I wanted to throw it to him, but then again I didn't.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are 2 defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
No!
Now a crease here as
Ain't nobody catching him.
There he goes left side. He will take this all the way.
Shit, I gotta start kicking that bit out of bounds or something.
Do a front flip while running, or I will find you and punch your balls in Apex again.
Because now, with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, boys, here we go.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Rams 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This will be fielded inside the 5.
God damn, they got some good ass blocks, bro.
He's at the 40, 20.
Shit.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Again, help partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they get careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes it,
touchdown! Van Jefferson from 6 yards away. And the Rams take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Out of bounds.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
No way.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Spinning away.
Bruh.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin 1st down. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Ramsey, grab this shit.
Incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Bro, why didn't he hit him? This nigga like flinched or something, bro.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, putting the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing is Stafford. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To the air again, Stafford. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things all
Damn, he didn't get it, bro.
These last few minutes.
And they will get back to it in 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th.
That's 10, grab it.
Travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
On the set.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The tally there, minus 8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Damn it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're looking to find the end zone.
The fuck did it hit?
Enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Stafford.
Damn, bro.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
Bruh, nah. Coop catch him. He pushed Coop down.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many.